Hello. Okay. I hope I am live today. So yeah, let's see. YouTube is good. What about okay, yeah, Twitch is also good. That is great. So what I was supposed to do right now is okay, yes, I think yeah, we are live. Let me just quickly do okay, so yeah, let's start with the stream. This is book session 2, Reading Learn C++ by Examples. Author is Francis Buontempo. So last time we finished around these topics. Next up, I think I'm going to create another one here. Like- okay, let me just quickly. No, okay, let me just quickly take this and here's the untitled one. Date is 24 August. That's great. That's great. Uh, the type stream. Okay. 08/24/2026. Great. Book URL and tags. Book URL. I will paste that later and tags. Books and stream. Okay. Yeah. So last time we were at this particular area where we were learning about why read this book. So far, let's revise on what we were able to capture in the C++ first chapter and a little bit of more information. First of all, the author of the book is Frances Buertempo. She is a long-standing member of ACCU and she started with C++ by writing, uh, okay, started with small embeddable devices. Yeah, and the fact why C++ succeeds C by a lot can be explained. Okay, so yeah, why C++ expand succeeds C by a lot margin is because we can compile s- things, we can do a surprising number of things at compile time and has safe type safety features than the preprocessor macros you often in C. So that's a bit of an edge that C++ gives us. Although it was never intended to take over the C programming language. Next, language itself allows us to, okay, this is the main thing about relearning and rechecking your notes. You'd always discover such things. Language itself allows us to write compilers into interpreters for other languages, and it has been written as well. We can also build our own compiler in the C++ language itself. Why C++ is useful? Main key point should is mostly because of the C++ templates. If templates didn't exist, we wouldn't have generics in Java and C hash, and this also makes approaches easier to understand for other languages. C++, we don't have to roll our own data structures like C has only array data structure. We can use C++ to write calculation, statistics, machine learning algos, and the questions trace is given that you might start in another language to try out an idea or build part of your application in the tool chain. When should you use C++? So yeah, this is a very good trace of why C++ is useful and when it is useful. If you want to build a first-person shooter style game, we can write it in JavaScript, but using a language that compiles to hardware is more sensible. That's why C++ is more important. An interpreted language is very slower compared to a compiled languages, and C++ is therefore frequently used to write the game engine, graphics rendering, and physics simulation, collision detection, and sound and artificial intelligence for bots. Okay, great. That much I understand. Now moving forward, with the help of graphics, C++ is also suitable for high performance computing, financial application, embedded device, and robots. Okay, so we were able to understand all these concepts. Now moving forward, what will we learn in this book? I think I'm going to copy these remaining concepts here in this new era. So let's close this and come to this. So I think we discovered template metaprogramming. Let's just go over through it. C++ is described as a multi-paradigm language, but also supports object-oriented programming too. And I also should keep an eye on. Okay, I am not sure what that means, but welcome nonsense cat. Next up, wait, let me just do few checks quickly. Okay, now that is another thing which I did not know is that I should have no, this is not right. As it happens, I forgot to set up a thumbnail for this video, but no worries. I can always do that later. So yeah, we also discussed how C++ is fast, compiled, and has an advantage over so many other languages compared to its C family. Carbon is also a language which we discovered while reading the book. It is also a part of C programming family, and C++ has grown so outwards now that it is physically impossible for one particular individual, no, sorry, one individual to know all the concepts about C++. C++ is a vast and majorly used language when you have to build applications that are very fast, low latency, and connects directly with the machine at low level. That allows us more power parity in terms of syscalls, and it does provide large and thorough standard libraries. Now, yeah, let's see. We also discussed when should one use C++. We also use C++ when we are writing or creating other libraries or frameworks, such as Python itself has existing libraries which deep inside has C++ code written. And we can also program front end, be that a website or a local program with a GUI. which could be the whole thing built in C++ as well. And more information is that C++ was also used to train models during the COVID-19 an institution MRC Center for Global Infection Disease Analysis with Imperial College in UK, United Kingdoms, open sourced their COVID-19 simulation model. The model was used to decide public policy in UK during the pandemic, and it did the heavy lifting, and some scripts were written in R just to showcase and demo the data results. Next up, we also talked about Donald. Was that Donald or maybe not? It was actually discovered by Edwin Unro. Oh, wait, I should mark this down right now. What will we learn this book? Should I mark this here? Because it was a part, so then I think I can do this maybe. Okay, copy link selection and let's just go. More can be found here. Anyways, yeah, this was actually discovered by Erwin Unro at a C++ committee meeting in 1994. And yeah, so moving forward, now we have this. What will we learn in this book? We can learn about template metaprogramming. Uh, so as a memory recall, we can learn how C++ is better than its other C programming language family members. Okay, so I keep losing the book. Yeah, this is a okay. Yeah. Okay, so we have a chapter here. What will we learn in this book at the end? But yeah, okay. So I'm just going to continue from this chapter. Why read this book? And let me quickly add the note here. Why read this book? And I'm going to move. Okay, wait. Yeah, that is more likely. Now, as the language evolves, people are writing books for each new standard and more general purpose style guides. These style guides won't make any sense, but if you don't know the new features, and the new features build on the previous changes. Very good point. Would be a very good point. So, if anyone asks, this could be a good answer. In order to learn the new features that were built on previous features. Detailed can be found there. I think I should also make a change to this control H. No, 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 no. This was not the one. yeah, format, paragraph, heading 1. Do I need heading 1 or do I need heading 2? I think I will go with 2. That is much more better. But then what happens to this is removed. I think it's better that we don't keep it. Full details can be overwhelming. Where do you start in the face of a moving target? Where you are, you need a way to bootstrap your learning. The book will take you through some central changes via small projects so we can have something to experiment with. By using some of the new features, we will be better able to recognize what modern C++ code is doing and know where to keep an eye out for further changes and developments. Instead of reading a list of all the changes you have missed, the ISO International Standard Organization CPP website has a FAQ section. Let's check it out. Okay, Wiki FAQ. I don't think I'm sharing that particular tab, but yeah, let's just go and see. Hmm. Yeah, overview topics, big picture issues, newbie question answer, learning, OOCPP, coding standard, users group worldwide, starting from another language, learning C++ if you already know C, general topics, classes and inheritance, beyond classes, C++ 11, 14, and miscellaneous QA. That is clearly very good piece of knowledge and data we have. Uh, we can look at the FAQ for most of our queries and queries and get the knowledge we bootstrap that provides an overview of some recent changes and big picture vision. Website is run by Standard C++ Foundation, not for profit. The site even has a section for people with a. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I think there was a issue with my mic. Uh, if there is nothing playing on, then it automatically shuts itself down, which is a good feature. But now this would be a problem. Let me just quickly do check if my audio levels are good. CPP website has a FAQ section. Let's check it out. Okay, Wiki, everything is good. No need to worry. But now last time I did play Radio Lofi, that didn't go well. This time I am not sure if I'm else going to be. Uh, Anyways, if it goes down, I will quickly start it up again. Yeah, so where were we? The website is run by Standard C++ Foundation, a not-for-profit organization whose purpose is to support the language and the developer community and promote the understanding and use of the modern standard C++ language. Site even has a section. Okay, yes, we already saw that. We can keep an eye on the Murad and excellent sources. Okay, great. Uh, It will help you do this. However, you do need stop and try things out. Spending time experimenting will pay off. The book will guide you through some useful experiments. Trying out features in a bite-sized chunks will help you crystallize ideas and concepts. You will see alternative approaches from time to time by saying two ways to put items in a vector. You will learn a new feature, the place methods, and recall an old feature, pushback, and many other things. So why not, like, whatever I can get my hands on, I will definitely add here. How does this book teach C++? The book covers a subset of features introduced to. I think it's better that I don't keep these because that way it's going to cause me problem if I keep categorizing things on chapter basis to which they are not quietly matched up. Anyways, we will learn as we go, come up with a better system. And the book covers a subset of features that were introduced in C++ from the C11 standard, and the time of writing C20 C++23 standard is in feature phase, making it ready for a new standard. Okay, so if that is the case, I can read about the next 23 standard if it comes out during this next session in any next book. Each chapter focuses on one main feature, although it introduces and uses other modern features and idioms as well. Some people some people who used to know C++ will are put off by how many new things they will have to learn, start using it again, and beginners often get frightened off quickly. Yes, that is the, in my case, very true. It doesn't have to be fast, but getting up to speed now will make it easier to keep track as C++ continue to change and evolve. So I think even if I know the basic stuff, printing, commands, operators, loops, I think I am weak on loops, but if I know the basic thing of the language and then read this book on top of it, I can get pretty decent knowledge bootstrap on the language itself. Getting up to speed will make it easier, and if you haven't used C++ for a long time and if you have seen other books going through an extensive list of features, you don't know where to start or how to use them, this book will help you focus on more important parts, enabling you to dive into gnarly edge cases and thorough explanation. It focuses on self-contained projects using various parts of C++. You will try out some ideas and learn languages features on the ride rather than flow through each part of the language's syntax. Okay, meanwhile, let me also do this as I don't know exactly what I am going for. I just hope that did not caught up in the stream video showcasing everything like that. Can read about the next 23 standard. Can Okay, I think that he did not come, or maybe Omachi has a screen. Okay, I think I will have to do this manually. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, yeah. Now I am going to add another source here, screen capture for a terminal output. Okay, so now if I try to switch, okay, that's great. Now I am not actually visible here. Where am I? I need to be on the top, and now if I just do this and go back to the stream site, yeah, I can now see that hmm, I am visible. And if I switch over to the next tab, if I am able to switch to the next tab, will it show me? Okay, why is it acting like this? It should not acting like. Okay. I think what I have to do is move this someplace else and hmm. Oh, wait, but then both will show that particular screen because now that is a problem. That is a problem. That is a problem. How to fix it? But if I close and change this particular, okay, okay. If I move this up and now I have this. If I'm doing this, then I hope that it is showing that, okay. And if I go back here and come to here, I remove this, yes, and go back to stream. Okay, now if I again do this, okay, yeah, great. It works, it works. All I have to do is just do this and copy. No, 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 no. This is not the way. This is the way. And this is how we do it. And we will remove this. So now I am supposed to be same size in both the video output of my, yeah, there we go. Now here will be, yeah, so how does this book teach us? We get a lot of projects and some ideas and new self-contained projects that will give us ideas and features on the ride, and we can plow through the language syntax part and some of the standard libraries using one line example. If you have gone rusty, book will also give you a chance to practice and rediscover the joy of C++. As you realize, writing a whole program gives you more practice than playing around with one or two lines. That is very neat point. Book will also help you teach yourself. Hmm. Now, who this book? Wait a minute. Were we reading entire first chapter here till this point? Okay, that's great. We are about to touch hello again, C++. If we Okay, the book is aimed at people who have used little or even a lot of the language, but have lost track of the new recent changes. But if we recognize the syntax and want to try to learn more, we can definitely gain something from this book. If we know what int x equals to 5 and and y equals to x do have used standard vector and collection data type before and recognize what standard count does, you will be able to follow. If seen int x before you are part with there. If not, don't panic. The curly braces are a new way to initialize almost everything, which you will soon get the hang of. Okay, I recognize some of the concepts from this here, but how many have I actually tried? That is a mystery to myself as well. So the thing is, now that we have this, wait, what just happened? Okay, since I am on let's just try writing some basic C++ code here in the terminal. Learn C++ by example, mkdir, basics, cd basics, and yeah, this year I have gone whole analog and neovim. That is the idea. Saw one of my friends use neovim very heavily. So I guess like what we are going to do is simple variables var.cpp. Okay, now hashtag include std stdio.h. Included header is not used directly. Fix available. Okay, well we are about to use it. Okay, wait. Why are you in visual form? I need you in insert. Okay, yes. Using namespace std. Do I add this? I hope I do. Otherwise, what is the main reason? Int main. Uh, mm, I'm typing let. I have too much rust in my brain going on right now. Okay, again, let's try again. So int x equals to 5. Yeah, I remember this. See out x and line. Yeah, okay. What the hell just happened? Basic OStream character T traits and OS. Why OS? Use of undeclared identifiers. See out. Fix available. Undeclared values. Why is it undeclared here? What am I doing wrong here? I think what I have to do is. Oh no. Why did I just deleted whole line? Int x. Okay, we have x. Then we do x equals to 5. Okay. And I'm going to remove these for now. I'm going to do this. Use of, okay, I think what I have to do is std cout, no member name cout. Okay, that's okay. Let's just check and see what happens if I compile this program and I forgot. Okay, I think this will have to do because I messed up with this. So CPP 3D basics. Why are we not going to see? Oh, sorry, basics. I'm already there. Sorry, yeah. So we know GCC where dot uh okay. IOStream stdio dot h. I think I have also wrote this file not found. Okay, I really need and I think yes, this is an invalid operator. I need to do this. Now if I do this, no such file or directory. Okay, let's just do this. What happens then? Against gst count cout is read only section. Undefined reference to std dot cout. Hmm. I think I should check what is my wait, this is not the वो हाँ मेरा वो क्या है क्या कहते हैं LSP Clang understands your C++ code and adds smart features to your Clang otherwise formatter तो लगता नहीं और linter is not required dap is debugging related thing. The only concern I have is geez. Okay, what I'm going to do now is very bad. Not bad. It's probably which chat should I use? I'm going to use a new chat. Uh, I am going to take this and put it to Gemini and see what exactly I have done wrong here. Oh, by the way, let me quickly just check Twitch and YouTube. It's only been 40 minutes close. How long should I keep it? I think I can go for another 22. Yeah, I will do that. Issue is not with my code, it's with the command I used to compile it. You use. Hmm, that's a very great problem. My code is actually correct, but the compiler that I used is wrong. It's supposed to be this. We still got it, my friends. We still got it. Where 5? Let's go. Where 5? Finally, I think that is cool. And okay, this is integer. Now let's talk about something like there were char s equals to what it should be in a this, and I am also going to do equals to 5. this and remove this line. Should not reach directly. I think I should also use include char तो नहीं है string. Hmm. I think there is no problem here whatsoever. Let me just quickly go and do this. Study crowd. What is this S here? I think I can also get study cout size of S, which is our variable, uh, and also size of this is for the array. I'm not looking for array. Size of this should be size of X, and hopefully close this here. And I should remove the iterator library function that is called. Again, if I execute this, so 5a, which is correct first, and then we have 1, which is the memory size of character data type S, and for integer it is 4. Okay, that much is cool. Mhm. uh, int and percent y equals to x. Let me just quickly do this, and I'm going to get this over. Int and percent y equals to x. Okay, and percent is stdcout. What was I going to? Okay, y, and I am also curious to know what is the size of y, and I also want to try adding uh write a new line and flush to the string. Let me just do this, and also for oh wait, what just happened? Okay, I think that has no problem too much great on this particular thing. But then again, why am I'm not sure what this is, but I'm going to delete this. I am also going to do this. Sorry, size of y. Hmm. It expected, yeah, it expected this, and I'm not sure if it will even compile, but okay, I'm going to do this here. Yeah, just this. Okay, that means I can. I was actually doing the wrong thing here all this time. I can simply do this. This also does the same thing. I've been doing the wrong thing here. That's why so much time was wasted and it compiled in first try. Okay, so 5A14 is that. Then we have 54, which is basically a y value 5, but the size of that is 4 because it's an integer data type. Hmm. No, 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 no. Wait, I did also another wrong thing. I directly passed y when I was supposed to pass. Hey, did I create something I should not have? Suppose y is a and okay, if let's suppose int a exists here and it is declared but not defined a value, and I go here and do wait. Now what will happen? Code compiles. Okay, this is new thing which I just got, but I cannot make sense of what is going on here. I know that y a. Okay, let's just give a value here. If I suppose give a 3, y a है, then what I have to do is simply do this. इसे तो मैं I'm going to do this a, so it prints the value of a, and I'm going to do and y. Okay, I am getting the value of a, I am getting the value of and y, which is a, which is could be 3, but then I am also going to do, how do you comment in C++? Is it this? No, it's not this. Is it this? Comments in CPP. This is a standalone single line comment. Okay, okay. Including Python code here. Code compiles. Okay, yeah, this is a new thing. So in 3 print statements, what I get is 3. Let me just quickly increase the size here. Yeah, I think that is good. That will make it more clearly and visible. And wow, I did not realize that I should have moved my camera to this side in order to make sure you people see better. Same for this side. Yeah, let's see there. Am I doing it right? YouTube side is good. What about Twitch? And we just did that. Small things we do and learn on the way, making sure that you always check before switching and apply a overlay. Noted. Okay, so let's discuss what we got. I declared a with integer a, value 3, then I did and y. What is and y actually here? Is it a pointer variable or what? What is int and y equals to hold? एक minute. I described it as int and y and cpp. Could be that. Okay, in C++. plus reference to an integer variable acting as an alias or a secondary name for an existing variable. So any change I made to y will directly reflect change to the value of original value it is bound to. Okay, so it's not a pointer that holds the memory address of the variable, but a reference to the integer variable. So like it has a direct connection to it, and if I change the reference variable, which is and y here, I will be able to change the value of original variable, which is a here. And this is the reference memory address. Is that what does it what does int and y prints in CPP? No, asked the wrong question. What it prints, I should ask what it holds. Hold. Declares a reference to an integer, so it acts as a various. Once this is bound, it will use y as a complete identical to using the original variable x. Great. Uh, I think I will keep up for majorly 9 minutes. Like it is close to 1 hour. I will keep it up and then go to bed. I have to rise early tomorrow. And now let's see one other thing. We were stuck at the reference a long time. Okay, we know this is the reference, but then what we have here, we see that we got a y. Wait, I asked y, but it should be actual case and y. But then again, y itself as a variable value did not cause any issues. So that means it is good. Uh, Now we have a new thing. Now, okay, so this right here can be used if we define it like this, and it still holds, it will hold the value, but also the reference as well. Is that what you want to say? C++. Then also size of y. Okay, why? Does a reference value has double the size of its declared direct bound variable? Let me ask this to Gemini. Does the reference where holds double memory size to that of its direct bound variable, say for int the reference where size will become 8. No, a reference variable does not hold the double of memory size of a variable it references. Huh. If we have an int variable 4 bytes, a reference to it does not consume 8 bytes of memory to store a larger structure. Visual comparison. So direct bound variable integer has 4 bytes. Reference to the integer holds 0 extra bytes of storage in local scope. It shares the original 4 bytes, but then it's point to the integer which has 8 bytes of storage to hold the memory address. That was a brain opener, but now I am getting very sleepy. Okay, moving on. We understand what this mean, but then auto mean integer return value, and why not try it? I think that was a good exercise. Now let's see. Hello.cpp uh, hash include stdio. No, 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 not std. Do I need std or iStream? I need iStream. IO stream auto main which results in int, and then we do this. Then we have std cout hello world. Is that what we do? Okay, okay. Formatter doing its own thing. Now, if I compile hello hyphen o hello dot slash hello, it will give us hello world. Right? If we save this to file called this, you can compile it, for example, with the GNU compiler collection. Use G++ support in C++ with G++ hello worlds dot C++ minus O. Yeah, okay, I got it. What was that update we received just now? General. Okay, nothing much can be said here. Uh, mm, it also assumes that you know this include statements, scope resolution, stream inspector, stream insertion, code insert, segregating key, standard count. Together with the keyword auto at the start of line, you can write int main here instead as you always used to. But when C++ introduced this feature, many people started using it everywhere for consistency. It becomes useful when you want to reduce the type of function returns. Our hello program doesn't need the trailing return. Furthermore, main is special in that it returns 0 by default. Yes, that is true. So it does not need a return statement even though it returns an int. हाँ ये भी सही है. Okay, that is true. Without a trailing return type, some template functions can be very tricky to specify. But considering an example that use a template function, we can use the plus operator easily through to add numbers. For example, auto x equals to 1 plus 1.23. That's our friend auto again. We are trying to sum an integer and a double. The result is a double due to integer promotion. But if you want a general purpose, this looks really cool. This looks really cool. But now I have to end the stream right now because it's quite late and I really need to uh, get up early tomorrow. So let me just quickly check. Okay, I will keep it in mind. Hmm. No, 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 this is bad. This is sorry, I was talking about something else. Okay, so I think I will have to end the stream right now. Can't stay up any more longer. So that was it for today. Got to brush up a little.